Hello everyone, welcome back to Pharmaminds. This is Akash Verma and I'm going to highlight a very important topic these days, that which master streams you should be going after. Now students are confused between uh, pharmaceutical management, M-Pharm or MS. Now this is a very critical option because you will be building your future in it. So what should you take? Which branch is for you? So these are the questions I'm going to answer in this video. Also, if you are interested in pharmaceutical management and looking for a better career opportunity, then this is the right video for you. And most importantly, I'm going to highlight a very prominent, interesting, attractive option for you in India right now. There's one institution that is a great option for you when it's all about the pharmaceutical management. So we'll talk about that also, how it can be a great option to you for the next coming years. So make sure that you listen carefully, make all the notes and take the right decision at the end of the video. So I'm going to start from very basic. What is pharmaceutical management? Maybe you can simply Google it or chat GPT it, but I'm going to talk about that because I like to keep things very simple. So basically, suppose you are an entrepreneur and you want to start a business. For that, you want people, for that, you want capital, for that, you want maybe some money, of course. So you are going to manage everything. So that's all about management. It's all about managing things, managing people, managing finance, managing machines, everything. And when we implement these things in pharma company, then it is called pharmaceutical management. So it's very simple, management in a pharmaceutical company. Okay, so here is a basic definition. Maybe you can remember this. I have also written a very simple definition: direct, regulate, organize, and plan. Okay, so we shall move on to the next slides. I hope you got the gist and the meaning what is pharmaceutical management. Now, the thing is, why pharmaceutical management these days? Because of the growth potential. Of course, you always want to enter in a field which is growing at a faster rate, which has potential. You don't want to be left out, right? So you can see how much potential is there in pharmaceutical industry. Again, wide range of career opportunities. You can go into wide range like sales and marketing, regulatory affairs, HEOR, health economics, outcome research, pharmacovigilance, market access, and so many more. So the variety of jobs and career options are huge here, are huge. And of course, when I talk about India, it supplies medicines to 150 plus countries. So that shows you the dominance of India in terms of the pharma. Okay, attractive salaries. Now this point is very important. We always want to have a good compensation, remuneration when it talks about our salary and packages, because of course we want to earn well so that we can take care of ourselves and our family. So the packages is very much attractive and the career growth is very much rapid here. And again, if you want to travel to outside India, US, Europe, Canada, Middle East, so these are options available. Now, so these are some of the reasons. Because of this, the pharmaceutical industry is evergreen and always there will be a requirement of human resources like you and me, and we'll be playing a part there. So I hope till now you got the gist and you got the reason why you should be approaching this career. Okay, not specifically other careers, because we are from B Farm, D Farm background, and this field is the best for us because we know the basics of it and we can go to the advanced level in the masters. Now, I'll just quickly differentiate for you what are core and non-core companies. Then I'm going to highlight some of the critical aspects which you should know. So core companies are those companies which are directly involved in product development. Okay, like suppose there's a company who's making a tablet formulation. So that company will be called a core company. When we talk about non-core companies, like those companies which are actually helping the core company in making that product, then we call that company non-core company. I hope you got the difference. Core, who's directly involved in making the drug, in making the formulation, and non-core is basically someone who's providing the consultancy services to this firm. Okay, so I hope you got the difference between them, and to explain you much better, I have also provided the difference table here. So core companies are involved in product development, non-core service development. In core companies, lower packages comparatively. In non-core, higher packages are there, and you can read other differences as well, because these two are the most important one as per our relevance. So when you get admission into a pharma management, you generally go in non-core consultancy, because that's what you're learning. You're learning management. Okay, and that's the best reason that you should choose pharma management, so that the probability of yours to get into a non-core is higher as compared to core. Cool. Let's move to the next slide. So here are some examples of core versus non-core companies. In core, you have Lupin, Cipla, Sun Pharma, Alchems, Centess. And non-core, you have Essentia, Bain, ZS, EY, Syneos, Infosys, WNS, Pharma Ace. It's not like that. There are no consultancy services within these core companies. There are, but these are your non-core companies specifically. These days, the core companies also are building their in-house consulting domains. But having said that, you always want to be associated with that particular aspect, which is old, which is already present in the market, and these organizations have been in the market as a non-core consultancy organizations. Okay, so I hope you got an example of the companies here. Now I'm going to talk about a very interesting, because we all know about the pharmaceutical management till now, what I've told you till now, but I'm going to highlight a very important, a very prominent option which can be for you. If you're interested, you can always contact me for that. So that's IIHMR Bangalore. So that's a very interesting option for you, and the details and why it can be a great option for you in the coming years, and right now, in fact, I'm going to highlight in this video. So let me talk about the background and credibility, why I'm giving so much weightage to this college right now. So again, that's a history part, established in 2004. So when we say, like, we always want to associate to the old things. When we say old is gold, of course. Specialized institute in healthcare, hospital, pharmaceutical, and digital health management. So all the domains are here. It's in Bangalore. So it's a very lucrative option for all the students, specifically from Middle and South India. North India students can also be there. And it has an experience of 20 years. Okay, again, these are the credibility AICTE approved. And okay, you can read all the important points here. I'm going to highlight the most important one. 2-year full-time. Always when we are approaching a career, we always want a course which is full-time. And that's what IIHMR Bangalore is providing you. That is a 2-year full-time course. And intake is very much limited, because they want to focus on what? Quality rather than quantity. So that's why this college is a great option for you. And because I always talk about the great option for you in terms of everything. You can go watch my videos. I always talk, okay, whether MS, MTech or MPharm, which is the better option. So this year, what I feel is there are various options. I know some might get into government colleges. Some want to go after private colleges. And this is one of the options that I want to suggest to you. Okay, let's talk about IIHMR Bangalore is a great option right now as per my research. So here are some of the very important reasons. 100% placements, because their batch size is low. That's why they want to focus on quality. And that's why they have 100% placement, whether national, and even the students are placed in international companies. Alumni network of over 5,000. That's too much. And that's more than sufficient, because always a college or institution is known by their alumni. And when you have a connection like 5,000 alumni network plus, in fact, then you can just understand the credibility and the success of the college. 800 plus healthcare research projects, 1000 plus management development programs. So these are the add-on numbers, and these are very special. Again, industry immersion on regular basis, that is a lot of industry experts are visiting the campus to guide the students and make them understand what is a gap between what they actually do, like gap between the college gap and the industry, so that they implement, they apply, and make themselves industry fit. So that's very important. National and international collaborations with international is something of interest. Guest lectures by industry lectures, I've already talked about that. Industry experts are always visiting the campus, so you can just make connections with them, you can learn from them, and you can make yourself industry ready, whether core or non-core companies. And since it's a pharmaceutical management course being offered by IIHMR Bangalore, that's why you can understand the companies coming here are more non-core, that is consultancy, which is something I would recommend. Domains and companies coming in IIHMR Bangalore. This is something I knew that would be of interest to you. That's why I'm highlighting all these points, because always we want to understand what companies are coming, for which role. So consultancy, product management, regulatory affairs, pharmacovigilance, HEOR, supply chain, and these are few of the many. I'm going to highlight others on the next slide. And these are the companies that are coming: L'Oreal, Paris, Cipla, ZS, Deloitte. So you can see various names, big names here, in fact. So Novo Nordisk is also here. So basically, the companies coming into IIHMR Bangalore are very well renowned. So if you want to get into these big companies, this institution is right for you. Okay, let me talk about other domains that IIHMR Bangalore is providing. Brand management, market pricing, compliance, clinical, medical affairs, competitive intelligence. That's also a consultancy service, in fact. So there are various career options, wide range of career options in IIHMR Bangalore, which you can entrust and get enrollment into the college. If you want, you can connect with me just to get more guidance on the college, and then you can connect to the college. Different roles, of course, always we are interested. Sir, what kind of role we'll be working in industry? So these are some roles which have been a part of their placement drives in the past years. I'm not gonna read all of them. You can just go through them, but just gonna highlight some of the prominent ones: market research analyst, data analyst, product executive, marketing executive, API sourcing, regulatory affairs executive, epic analyst, okay, warehouse manager. So these are like wide array of roles here in IIHMR Bangalore, which you can entrust and get yourself enrolled in the course for the better future. Expert faculties within you study like pharmaceutical management, or be it any other subject, you want teachers to be credible, you want teachers to be experienced, and that's what IIHMR Bangalore is pretty much offering you. The and others. And then we have Professor Shamsuzaman Ansari. He is associate professor from IIHMR Bangalore, and he also got experience in competitive intelligence forecasting. Basically, he is a consultant. So the experience, the amount of knowledge you will be getting in IIHMR Bangalore is huge. So consider yourself at the safe hands that you will be making a great career in IIHMR Bangalore. And I'm going to talk about a very important thing here, that what kind of subjects you'll be studying. So these are pretty much typical pharmaceutical management subjects, and which can be very interesting for you because you are interested in pharmaceutical management. So just let me highlight some of the options for you. Introduction to pharmaceutical industry, principles and practices of management, principles of sales and marketing, environment and strategy, project management. So these are the various options, the various subjects, in fact, that you will be exploring in the pharmaceutical management in IIHMR Bangalore. Product and brand management, supply chain management, human resource management, that is HR management, data analytics and visualization, very important course that they are offering. Let me move on to the next one. Managerial communication, that's very important. Competitive intelligence that I told you, they offer a role for that. Market research, business analytics, this is all consultancy. Health economics and outcome, that is HEOR. So these are some premium and integral courses and subjects that they are offering. So that's it for today's video, and I'm gonna bring more content for you because of course we want to understand more about this domain, pharmaceutical management, and also I'm going to provide some content to you related to PGDM from IIHMR Bangalore, because this is something very unique, and this is something which has a great career in future. So I'm gonna bring one more video on PGDM in artificial intelligence and data science, which can be a great option for you because not many students are going there, but you can after watching my video. Also, I'm gonna bring some interviews from IIHMR Bangalore of their alumni, just to make you understand how the college actually makes those success stories. Thank you so much for